All right, guys, now we're moving on to bag E, which is going to be the rear arm, C&D block assembly, and putting on the rear sway bar. So this is kind of the first bag where you see a lot of different changes for this car all kind of in one place. The rear arms are different. They do allow you to mount the shocks to the front of the arm without doing any sort of modifications. The other major difference is that the inner hinge pin hole, the hinge pin itself is actually 3.5 millimeters, so it's a little bit bigger. With that, we have these new gray inserts that work with the 3.5 millimeter hinge pins. They made them gray so you can kind of differentiate between the regular ones and the 3.5 millimeter ones. It also makes it easier when you go to buy them. Then we've got one other major change. This one seems to kind of be confusing people. They didn't realize or don't seem to realize that the C&D blocks are actually different on this car. They allow you to run more toe than the stock ones did on the previous car. So more toe, better on like lower grip surfaces, but it does actually make the car more stable and on higher grip tracks. We have been running basically on a lot of different surfaces more toe than you could get with the old car, or at least the most amount of toe that you could get with the old car. So it's nice to have that wide range of variability with the new hinge pin insert, or with the new C&D blocks. So again, just kind of like to recap, you've got new arms, new hinge pins, new hinge pin inserts, new C&D block, and then the rest of the components kind of go around with that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and put it together. I'll document everything and I'll let you guys know what it looks like once we get done. Thank you. All right, guys, bag E is now complete and we have a closer to completed rear section of the car. So as you can see, the new arms are installed, new blocks. Blocks look a little bit wider. I think that's probably inherently how you get the desired effect of more toe. It's probably more that the D block's a little bit wider and the C block's a little bit narrower, but either way, we do have some different pills. Obviously, we've already talked about these pills are gray now, and all the inserts are gray so that you can differentiate between the pills for this car and the pills for the original car, because this car has a little bit wider hinge pins. They're 3.5 millimeters instead of 3 millimeter. The car is super free, so that's also super nice. Don't have to worry about the arm binding up in the hinge pin or having to ream them out or anything. They're super free from the kit, which is really nice. And the new sway bar mount and everything, you can kind of see how it all works and everything. So obviously the shocks are going to mount on the front, the sway bar is going to mount on the rear. It's all wrapped up really nicely with the new sway bar mount. And so yeah, on to bag F. So I'm going to go ahead and pull bag F out, let you guys see what all is in it, and then we'll go from there. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is the EB410.2 build. And again, if you have any questions or need anything, feel free to hit us up on our social media. Thank you.